4th of July, people. How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? And what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Oh, my apologies for being extra late. I just got home. Y'all, I had to freshen up. I'm hot. I don't know if I'm having a heat flash, dying, or what. I don't know what's happening, but something happened. There's a lot of things happening. Oh, my goodness. Y'all good? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hold on. Y'all bear with me for a second. Bear with me. 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 Here we go. Yeah, I had to get my background up. Y'all say happy 4th to the Oompa Loompa. Happy 4th of July. How are you all doing? Who's had barbecue? Who spent time with family? Who's still grilling? Oh, man. Yeah, I just got home. I'm tired. If I look, burned, I am. I may have gotten sunburned today. Who knows? I get sunburned. Can you believe it? Yeah, that sunblock, bro. I put it on too late or something. This is, oh, man. And you don't really feel it until you, like, take a shower or a bath or something. And that's when you're like, ow, what? I got sunburned. I use sunblock. Oh, man. Oh, it's going to burn for a while. So you got to bust out the hydrocortisone, the Vaseline. You got to get it all. Aloe vera. All kinds of just anything to soothe and cool it down. Hope that it does not, like, dry up and scale and all that weirdness. So we praying, y'all. Keep praying for me. Happy 4th of July to all of you all. Thank y'all so much for your patience. My apologies for running. I'm running behind, as you all can see, but you guys are here. Shout out to all the mods, all the Luxters, the members, supporters, all of you all. If you have not subscribed or hit that like button, what you waiting for? Hit that like button like you mean it. Y'all remember all those supers y'all were giving me to get these documents? Oompa Loompa, we got them. We got them. Yeah, I took a gander and, they make you use PayPal. Go figure. I didn't hit his Cash App or PayPal because I never will. But we hit the government of Philadelphia. We hit their PayPal. We hit the government of Philadelphia's PayPal for sure. Oh, we got him. Oh, man, I'm so excited. S-File said, mom. How you doing, Mindy? Caleb, Nikki for Freedom. We got 2 Nikki's, y'all. Nikki B and Nikki for Freedom up in here. X Samurai, how you doing? Shout out to all of you all. Y'all hit that like button like you mean it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I see you, B. Holly. Oh, man. We got to get into it, you all. I had planned on doing a couple of videos, but we just going to do the documents. Oh, you was over there going off in the comment section, Nikki for Freedom. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Instagram. I'm not on Instagram like that. What's going on, Libby? Happy 4th of July to all of you all, writer. I see you up in here. Y'all, oh, man. Y'all, listen. Let's get this. I'm going to share my screen, y'all, so y'all can see. We got it. Ooh-wee. The Court of Common Pleas of Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania. Umar R. Abdullah Johnson. Y'all see this? We got some documents to check out. Now, y'all to understand something. This 4,000, we have a few documents. The 2 that I saw under Umar R. Abdullah Johnson are those that I bought. The others I have as they gave them to me as previews. So I was able to like print to PDF, but it's got preview over it. But this one and the next document, the one with the federal lien on it, the federal tax lien, Those are the ones that we were able to buy. Yes, we hit up Philadelphia County's PayPal. See, Umar, this is how this works. When you give your money to someone or some entity, you expect to get something in return. I'm not ever hitting your Cash App or PayPal, but we will hit up Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania's PayPal in exchange for these certified copies of this lien you had put on your personal income taxes. So let's go through this, y'all. Oh, this is so good. So this one is from the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue. So this would be his state taxes. Federal taxes would literally say federal taxes. It'll be a federal form and everything. This is state taxes. So he obviously files personal income tax returns. This is going back to 2017. And this is someone who lies about not having garnishments in tax liens. So Umar gets caught up with the IRS. And when we saw on the website, you all remember seeing what it looks like when a judgment is satisfied. It will say satisfied. For the federal tax lien, that case is still active. We'll get to that one. First, we're going to do this one. This is the Philadelphia County State Tax certified copy of lien. Y'all see his name. This is the PO box he was using. Because, he has nowhere to live. Class of tax, PIT is personal income tax. Tax period, this is for tax year 2015. Date of assessment, determination, or settlement. So in February 17, 2017, they determined they would have to put a lien on his personal income tax. And they got a total of $4,073.98. This is one of 4 liens that he has had on his personal income tax for state taxes, the state tax return. You do your taxes, you do federal, and then you do state. There are 4 liens, separate liens with 4 different amounts he has had on. I want to make sure I'm quoting the number correctly because they're all at different amounts. I want to make sure I got them all correct. This is 1573. This is 27. This is 4464. And this one is for 4174. There are 4 liens he's had on state taxes. And then you guys see this is signed by Secretary of Revenue. It will have interest. They do collect interest. So if you owe taxes or if they put a garnishment or a lien on it, there is some interest you have to pay because if they're going back to a certain tax year period, even if they get it 2 or 3 years later, as you all see here, they will add interest on it. So from the amount itself was $3,048. When you add interest to that, the total of it plus the filing fee came up to $4,174.67. You just can't make this up. Umar, you want to keep lying and saying you've never had issues with the IRS or with the Department of Revenue? They're putting a lien against your taxes. Why? Is it because you're not paying taxes? Or is it because child support? Which one is it? Because they will garnish your income tax return for child support if you don't pay that bad boy. Does that make sense? They will garnish your income tax return if you fail to pay child support. He has had his license suspended. He has had numerous bench warrants issued against him. He has even been ordered to report and seek employment to the court. I don't put it past him for Umar to not have a lien or a garnishment against his income tax for child support because We've seen in the child support records, when we went on the child support website, we saw in the records that they had zeroed out the balance due because there was no income or assets. He has been doing this for years. Real fathers, real men, even moms who have to pay child support. You don't just sit around here and not get a job to avoid child support. It has to be the lowest thing you can do when you're quite capable of procreating. Ain't nobody told him to stop laying up with 20-some-year-olds. What if that girl would have gotten pregnant? Then what? Personally, I think he would tell her to go get a shishmortion and be done with it. Yeah, I think he would tell her to get rid of it. But the major two reasons so far that we know of, as to why he would have a lien against his personal income tax return, federal and state, would either be because he's not paying taxes or because he did not pay child support. Even if he has a debt that he has to pay, it has to be like, oh, you didn't pay, the city for water or something like that. Like it has to be something major. Because most times that is, unless they take you to court and they win and they have judgment granted in their favor, and you lose, you have to pay them. You could be ordered by the court to pay the debt. And then they can do a garnishment. But the more likely reason would be, and I'm just saying because we've seen the record in the child support system where he does not pay child support, where he does not have an actual job, W-2 or 1099. He has no proof of income other than what he is now getting from doing all these podcast tours and going on the Breakfast Club. And he doesn't even want to pay child support from that, and tried to make it seem like, well, they're not giving me money. They're just lowering my expenses. I don't have to pay for the flight. But if this is what you do, and you told the court, well, Your Honor, I do have a job. I go and run my mouth for a living. I yell into the microphone on different platforms. He's not flying everywhere. He's, like the Dancer Project when we saw with the SOS one. That was virtual. He didn't have to fly anywhere for that. He was in his mama's closet. But yet, he still had to get an appearance fee, I'm sure. I'm sure they gave him money just to come on. Look at the situation with y'all said King Randall. Is that his name? Did King Randall ever get his money back? Because King Randall said that he paid Umar, how much was it? $800,000 or something like that. And he never did the actual interview, but he never gave King Randall back the money. So can somebody recall how much did King Randall pay him? What's going on? Don't Stop. How you doing? Does anybody know King Randall? How much did King Randall give him? He had to get, let's say, $1,000. I don't remember the amount. Let's say it was $1,000. That means he got $1,000. Was it 3,000? Wow, was it more than that? Anyone remember how much King Randall gave Umar to do an interview? And then he slided him. Derek Davis said $3,000. $3,000. Think about this. $3,000 tax-free. That's not taxed. So if he's not paying federal or state taxes, he just pocketed $3,000. On average, you could, even if you're making like $15 an hour, you can make that in a month. He pocketed that money and he didn't even do the interview. Now imagine how much he is charging the Breakfast Club. You have to be charging at least 3 times that amount for the Breakfast Club. Because otherwise, He's just going out, flying places, staying in hotels, and getting a meal for free. But he hadn't have any money to do anything else. And I highly doubt he would just walk around penniless in exchange for a free flight, free hotel, free meals to do an interview, but he gets no money. He doesn't profit anything out of that. And this is what he told the court. Y'all have to keep that in mind. When you tell the court, this is what I do for a living, this is my job, right? You have to show that you're generating income from that. You got to show, okay, this is how I'm making money. Here's my revenue. And then you're going to ask, okay, well, how are you living? When you're not being fed, if you're not going on an interview and they're not paying for your meals, they're not paying for your hotel or your flight, where are you living? How are you paying bills there? How are you buying food? How do you buy clothes and shoes? How do you pay for healthcare and medication? Just the basics, right? If he doesn't have an insurance plan, he's paying stuff out of pocket. Like, they go down to the nitty-gritty in court. And all of this, and for what? When the mom asks for an increase, I'm not sure if Pennsylvania modification, if their state laws say you can modify child support every 2 years or 3 years, but if there's a change of circumstance, by law, there has to be a change of circumstance to file a modification, unless there's an emergency, like she lost her job and she doesn't have any money coming in, and she needs to ask for an increase, to help take care of the daughter. If she's working, and let's say she simply filed a modification based on the law allowing her to do this every 2 or 3 years, she could say that there is a change of circumstance because now my daughter is going on 14 years old. She's going to high school. Clothes are more expensive. She eats a lot more. She's wearing a bigger size shoe. She's got cheerleading and activities. She's got to do SAT prep classes. She's got to take the graduation test prep classes. Like, it might be a lot more expenses involved. And so, and then she's becoming a young lady, toiletries, all those things. That's a change in circumstance. That's a valid change in circumstance. If you can show that the needs of your children, the expenses have increased. So you can say, listen, here is what my grocery bill was 2 years ago. Here's what the hell it is now. This girl can eat. She's got 5 stomachs. I'm not saying she does. I'm just saying, as they get older, they eat a lot more. I know my boys, they like, oh my God, they just inhale food. Especially my youngest son. He turned 14 this year. My oldest 18. He eats well, but not as much as he did when he was 14. When he was 14, he was just inhaling it. He was just sucking it in. I could spend $700-800 a month in groceries, and it will be gone in a couple weeks. And that's cooking and I'm talking about not buying out at all. I mean, a pack of chicken legs now is what, $10? You just can't make this shit up. Oh my God. So think about how much more groceries will cost. And then if she's doing activities, extracurriculars is included in child support. See, he does this post. No one would have known Umar went to court had he not did that Instagram post. No one told him to do that. But he did this post and he told her himself. And he looks even worse now because at the end of the day, you're fighting child support. You're not saying anything legitimate to validate why you don't want to pay the increase. And then you out here getting $12,000-15,000 to go on the Breakfast Club so they can kiss your ass. Meanwhile, you taking $3-4 grand from smaller content creators, small business owners. King Randall has his own school. However he makes money doing that, you took $3 grand from that boy and you didn't even do the interview. And you won't give him the money back. Why? Because he spent it. Umar can't even hold on to money. So you can imagine when you get a letter from the Department of Revenue or the IRS saying, yeah, we're going to just go ahead and garnish this shit out your income taxes. You can imagine, boy, his stomach had to sink straight to his feet. I believe that's what Umar's stomach is anyway, in his feet. His stomach just dropped straight down to his feet. He was like, "Oh my God, they're taking 4,000. They're taking $4,000 damn dollars." Question is, how are you getting that in one tax year? What the hell are you claiming? Y'all, Umar got to be lying like hell on his taxes. And think about this: all the money he's pocketing in, he's not paying taxes on it as he gets it. So whatever $15,000 hypothetically he gets from Breakfast Club, that's $15,000 tax free. And if he doesn't pay taxes on it, then you got to worry about that. Plus, if you don't pay child support, they will take your income tax return. Whatever you're in arrears, whatever you owe. Oh, that arrearage adds up. Hey, Tavares, how you doing, honey? Did y'all see the ads with all the trolls? Oh, we're going to get to that next, in the next one. What's going on, Nidra? Oh, they're going to kick your door in. Yeah, Tavares, did he ever get his money back? Yeah, did he ever get the money back from King Randall? He stole $3,000, so it was $3,000. Thank you, Tavares. It was $3,000. Never did the interview. Never paid taxes on that money, and I can guarantee you, he never reported that money to the court. He didn't use half of it for child support. None of that shit. Imagine this. All this money he bringing in from various sources that we don't even know about, that he's not reporting to the Department of Revenue, to the IRS, to the court. He's not paying child support. He's just pocketing money. And he think he's supposed to live in our country like this? Umar, you're an idiot. Of course they're going to put a lien on your tax returns. You dumb Oompa Loompa. Can you imagine how many more people he's taking thousands from and he never paid taxes on it? Imagine that. He could literally go a whole year and bring in like 10 grand that's pocket money and never pay taxes on it. And if he's doing shady nonsense like this where he's taking money from smaller content creators, King Randall, I don't know what his following looks like on his YouTube channel. I honestly don't. But if you take a $3 grand from people like him, imagine him taking $3 grand here, $4 grand here, $2 grand here, $5 grand here, $3 grand here, and then he doesn't even do the interview. That's funny. He's just pocketed and didn't pay taxes. And he's definitely not going to report that to the court. So this is one of 4 tax liens that he had going back to 20. So they did the interest computation in 2018. That's what the interest computation date is. Why, I don't know. I'm assuming it was to take care of, they gave him a settlement. Why wasn't it just for 2017? Who knows? But they determined in 2017 that they were going to take the money. And then, of course, there's the filing fee. And the settlement total was $4,174.67. And as you all can see, there's a case ID number there. It could be related to the child support. And this is for the year. This is the date they determined they was going to do the settlement. But this is for tax year 2015. So what if he got away the whole year with not paying child support, and then they decide to do a settlement for $4,174.67? What if this was strictly for the child support, and he got away with paying only $4 grand in an entire year? Think about that. I'm just doing a hypothetical. We're just asking questions. Do you know how much of a bum that makes you look, Umar? For you to sit here and worry about somebody having hair replacement surgery and all that nonsense we don't give a damn about, neither does the court, because they didn't. And you go the entire year not paying taxes, not paying child support, And all they get out of you is $4,000. 4,100, not even 4,200, 4,174.67. And that covers the entire tax year of 2015. And that's all you had to pay in child support. And nothing more. You help with nothing else. Imagine this. And he gets mad when people call him a deadbeat. Go figure. So this here is the notice of tax lien. Is scanned in sideways. I don't know why. And typically that's filled out by the clerk, is notarized and all of that. But this was scanned in, and this is what they gave us when we bought the document. Let's go over to the IRS. So this is the federal tax lien, y'all. Tax form 668. Oh my God. This is going back to March 2016. Umar R. Abdullah Jazzy. Y'all see his name right there. Name of taxpayer, the P.O. Box. And, oh my God. Unpaid balance of assessment. Why do you owe the IRS? 1040 taxes. There's a 6662. I don't know what that's for. But yeah, let's go back to 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. There's something with the different tax form in 2010. 1040 is your personal tax return for federal. What is 6662? I don't know. I don't even see an amount there. Y'all see these dates though? Last day for refiling. Two of these he refiled recently is last year, June 24, 2025, May 20th, 2025. In 2023, y'all see these dates are 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 2025. One of these years here, June 19, 2023, $19,840.96. What? Why do you owe them? Either he wasn't filing taxes and they just getting back what he owed. Well, it's definitely child support. Oh man, this got to be a. Oh my God, this is federal, y'all. Okay, this is federal now. Like the State Department of Revenue, they might, get if you owe the state or the city money or whatever, they might put a garnishment on your tax lien on your tax return for state. This is federal. For $41,641.80. This case is still active, y'all. He was still refiling as of last year, May and June of last year. What the hell? Who's paying this? Who's paying this stuff off? IRSB Umar R. Abdullah Johnson. You can't make this stuff up. Why do you owe money? You idiot. Oh, this is so embarrassing for you. Oh, this is so embarrassing. $41,641.80. He's not paying taxes. He's not paying it. He's not paying it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Umar, you suck. And it's like every time he refiles, like there's a new balance that comes out with this. What are you trying to do? You trying to convince them? No, wait, let me do this again. So I can show y'all I don't really owe y'all this money. Pay your damn taxes, you bum. And your child support. Oh my goodness. This is what he get. This is what he get. This had to be not paying taxes. A whole federal tax lien. Federal tax lien. Oh, you idiot. Umar, you're a moron. Self-employed, small business, self-employed. That's what he has here in the area. My God. He's like, you know what? Why live in the United States of America? You don't want to pay taxes. You don't want to pay child support. You don't want to get a job. You don't want to abide by the rules and the laws of the land. Why are you here? Just move your bum ass out and go to Ghana forever and don't come back. Ghana ain't gonna put up with that nonsense. Ghana will kick him out. So, yeah, this is the second document that your supers were able to help us purchase from Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania. We hit their PayPal up and they gave us these lovely these tax liens. These lovely tax liens. Umar not paying taxes, he's not doing anything. He's not paying child support. He's whining and complaining about it. Oh, I can't believe you're asking for more money because he turned 14. Yeah, she can have more expenses. Idiot. This is coming from the moron that does not take care of his other daughter. And then one of them, he seems to just not be cleaning. And I guess she just doesn't exist. It's like, whatever. You can't make this stuff up, man. He probably got more kids out there. He just don't care. He don't care. Umar does not give a damn. Umar, you are the worst. You're so pathetic. Oh my God, y'all. Child support payments hold him back. I don't know what to say here either. Like, this is so crazy thinking for freedom. $41,000. Umar, when the hell you gonna pay this money? $41,641.80. When you gonna pay this off? What are you doing? You bum. Oh, he's such a bum. I would never be able to get away with this. Y'all know how many people have gone to jail for on the IRS this long? For all of these tax years? Do you know how many people are sitting in jail for this? Yeah, true story. My girl brother, I wrestle, so she called me. It was like, was it 3-4 years before she passed? And she got a certified letter from the IRS. Guess how much the amount was for? $115. They scared my grandmother to death. It was 4 years before she passed away. Over $115. Certified letter. Scared her to death. She called me and she said, I got this letter and I just, can you help me with this? And I'm like, what's going on? I'm thinking something's like emergency situation, because she don't call panic or anything. My grandmother was not the panicky, worrying type. She just wasn't. She was a strong-minded, strong-willed woman. She raised me, she took care of me, she did what she had to do. And when she called me, I literally just jumped up, was like, what? What's going on? I'm on the way. Like, no. I got this letter from the IRS. And they telling me I got to pay them and I don't have. I was like, how much is it? And she said $150. I know damn well I ought to call the IRS and cuss them out. I was about to cuss out the entire IRS. Oh, I was about to set the IRS ablaze. Like, I was going to go ham on the phone. But sending my grandmother, who was living on Social Security and disability, a certified letter, threatening her that they would garnish her Social Security check for $115. What you mean? But you got these idiots like this moron walking around here owing you $41,000? How many more times does he need to refile for y'all to figure out he still owe you the money? You know he lying like hell on his taxes. You know he is. He probably claiming these kids. I ain't paying no child support, but I'm sure claiming it. What's their Social Security number? Get the hell on. This bum, Nick sent her a letter, said they was going to garnish her Social Security for $115. I was like, this is unbelievable. I said, I will pay it. I paid the whole thing. I couldn't believe it. And I went in on them. Don't send letters to somebody that's over 70 years old. You talking about you going to sit here and garnish their Social Security when that's all they got. What you mean? Y'all got multi-millionaires that owe you millions. What's wrong with you people? Oh, all the priorities are so ass backwards. And I'm getting mad all over again. Because I'm seeing this and I'm like, I would never be able to get away with this. Who the hell would be able to get away with owing $41,000? Who would be able to get away with that? And you're not like, he should not see a tax refund for many years to come. They should be taking the entire tax refund amount. What are we doing? Who would be able to get away with this? Like average working, blue collar working individual. You live in check to check. You got kids and a family and bills. Umar living with his mama, flying everywhere to be on somebody's podcast, stealing money from people like King Randall, not giving it back and not giving him an interview. 41 grand and he's not in jail. You can't write this stuff. You can't make this up. And they sent my grandmother a certified letter for $115 damn. Y'all, let's move on. I got to pull up the other documents. So these other documents will be, it'll say preview only. To be honest, because I wanted to make sure these were his. I was like, there's no way he got this many. Yeah, he does. So these were what I was able to print for free. That's why I got preview on it. But if we pay for it, it's free. They let me download it and print it out for free. I couldn't believe it. So this is going back to the state revenue. Y'all can see here 2010, 2016, where they determined they're going to take money from tax year 2009 and 2014. So in 2009, they took a total of $698.56. 2014, total of $3,668.75. Grand total down here, after the filing fee, $4,464.25. Now, this was all just done in 2017. And he's owing like different amounts. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, you keep telling everybody to hit your cash up into PayPal. This is why. He's got tax debts. Even if he's paying the money flat out as the settlement. Whose money you think he's using to do this? Because he's damn sure not paying child support. He's trying to get out of paying child support because he's an asshole. No, every time y'all hitting them cash apps and PayPals for Umar. Yeah, no, that's going towards some debt with the IRS or the Secretary of Revenue or somebody. It's certainly not going to child support. And it's not going to FDMG. Because we have no idea how much he's paying for anything to be done in that dumb bando that will not pass inspection. But he refuses to show proof that he applied for an actual inspection appointment. Because he knows it's going to fail. Now, that black mold is something else, ain't it? This had nothing to do with FDMG, y'all. This is his personal. But he doesn't want to tell people how he's spending FDMG money that he claims is separate. Umar, you want to keep lying like hell or what? You and your old Goonie Goons, I wish the hell you would. You wouldn't last over here in my neck of the woods. I have all the SWAT waiting on your dumb ass. No one told you to sit here and avoid paying taxes. You act as if the United States of America owes you something. We don't owe you shit. This man is basically trying to live for free in life. You don't want to pay taxes, child support, bills, get his own place, nothing. And yet walks around as if whole governments owe him something. This is, man, y'all, you got to see how ridiculous this is. So that's $4,464. The other one was $4,174. This one, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. This is a total of $1,527.43. This is from an assessment they did in 2015 for tax year 2012 and 2013. This is all coming out of his personal income tax return. He's not doing shit. Y'all see Umar Abdullah Johnson over there? He's not even trying. Oh, Umar, you're such a bum. You're such a bum. He's taking, listen, I'm telling y'all, he's taking these cash apps and PayPals and paying everything else but for what needs to be done with that money with FDMG. What receipts is he gonna show you on to the donors and the Umar Tardians? What receipts are you expecting? He's using our money to live and still avoid child support. I don't think that the Umar Tardians would be as mad, Umar, if you actually were paying child support and you could prove it. Yeah, I had to take $2,000 the FDMG money and pay child support with it. I don't want to go to jail and it's my daughter. No, you're not even trying to do that. You rather disparage the mother on Instagram. So as you all can see, so far we're at what? 44, 64, 41, plus this 15, 27. What are we looking at? About $9,200, $300. We almost at 10 grand here just from state. The IRS federal is $41,000. We're almost at $10,000 for state. Here's another one. $2,731. We're at about what? $10,000 for the Department of Revenue for the state of Pennsylvania. So this came from 2010 and 2011. The assessments were done in 2013, 2014. For this total down here, $2,731.71. And ironic, look at this. Signed on July 4th of 2016. 10 years to the date, y'all. Oh, Umar, only you can sit here and create a 10-year debt. 10 years to the date. This one was signed. This was signed on July 4th, 2016. Boy, his 4th of July that year must have been miserable. He must have been mad as hell trying to eat barbecue chicken. Somebody took $2,000 out of me again. Oh, how iconic is it to have this date sitting here, y'all? July 4th, 2016. 10 whole damn years ago to this very day, the Secretary of Revenue signed this lien against Umar. $2,731.71. Umar, you are a whole clown. You are a bum to the utmost. Y'all happy 4th of July. Can't make this sound. Oh my God. Oh, he's such a bum. What woman? See, he talking about he want 2 wives. Y'all know why? Because he want 2 incomes. He don't want to work. Umar want 2 wives, so both of them can take care of him, and then they can go to work. And he need at least 2 incomes coming in the household. Didn't say that he had to be bringing in those incomes. No. That 2 income household is Umar getting 2 wives. It's like, no. I want a 2 income household. I'm just gonna marry 2 women to bring that in. Y'all know those marriages will not be legal. In the United States of America, our laws say you cannot be married to 2 people legally at the same time. Because of you wanting to be a bum. So you don't want to work and you want to use 2 black women to help get you financially squared away with your nasty unbathed ass, who still refuses to brush his teeth. And if you do get into this fake ass marriage with Umar, you will be paying his child support. You will be paying his child support. Please understand that. So if you get into this nonsense polygamy thing with Umar if you want to, that bum will be hoping that you have a job. You got to have good credit. You got to have money saved up. You need some assets. And you have to be cool with just taking care of his grown ass while he does whatever he wants. And yes, you will be paying child support because see here's the thing. All that income coming into that household, the court will look at that as combined income. And that total combined income for the household will be what they determine how much you should have paid towards child support. And if you claim you married to his dumb bum ass, the courts will say, okay, cool. So your money is his money, right? Because you're not going to just make money. And if you pay mortgage, he's living there. He's enjoying the benefit of you paying the mortgage with your check. Meanwhile, he'll still be going all over the world talking about he's the most requested anything on earth. And he'll be spending his money at Cinnabon. He's such a fucking bomb. And he will be dodging child support. When you go to court, he's going to expect both his stupid ass wives, these low self-esteem, low, no confidence, chicken head women, to go to court with him and say, yes, we live with him and we pay the bill. And then the judge is going to be like, good. How much do you make? And how much do you make? Oh, okay, cool. So based on that, now you have to pay child support in the amount of $2,841.62. That's every month. That is every month. Because the laws say if you got this income coming into the one household, then that means the expenses hypothetically should be lower for you. Like you don't pay mortgage and you got two other people bringing in money, then that's money that's still available for the household to use. Because he will not be paying any bills. He will not have bills in his name. He's not getting the light bill, gas bill, water bill in his name. Hell no. For what? He's already said that. He don't get bills in his name because when it comes to stuff like that, he doesn't do paper trails. How does he have a driver's license? I don't know. Why have a driver's license, Umar? Especially when it's being suspended because you're not paying child support, you dumbass. What you need a driver's license for? Yeah, you imagine this. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my driver's license renewed. Why? Why? You know he probably looking for your dumb ass. That's how they find him. The driver's license. Any hits on the driver's license? Oh, he rented a car. Yeah, no, yeah. Go get his ass. Oh, I hope they lock his ass up. Oh, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Umar, you're pathetic. So, to the chicken heads that claim that, want to be with him so bad, yeah, no. You'll be paying his child support and all his bills, and then you still have to feed him. He'll expect meals. Like, he want them to put time and energy into making meals and go to work. So, they got to do it all. And change his diaper. Like, how's this going to happen with your mother, Umar? If they go to work, they can't be there with your mom. So who's going to be taking care of your mom? You still going to have these 20-year-olds coming up in their house? Yeah, he is. You can't make, because he's so stupid. Umar still has these 20-year-olds off of social media coming up in this house where he claimed to have two wives that are making good money with good credit that he is going to obliterate. He will obliterate and destroy your credit. He will spend all your money and your assets. He's going to use the hell out of you until you are used up and absolutely worthless to him. Just keep that in mind. You decide to put on one of those fake weddings again. He don't care. Umar does not give a damn. I appreciate you all so much. That's all we got, man. I wanted to do this. We got to do part one of, oh Lord, a live stream. Oh God. With Candice. So that's coming up next, y'all. I appreciate you all. If you guys can, please tune in to the live with Candice. If not, I appreciate you all. Hit that like button. Thank you all so much for your support. And as you all can see, your super chats have gone to good use. Umar, don't make me keep buying more of these tax liens of yours, because I sure will, you dumbass. Don't keep challenging me, boy. About struggle streamers. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, all of YouTube will come together. And if they give me supers to buy tax liens to read this information out, that's exactly what we're gonna damn do. So shout out to you all for making that happen. You guys are awesome. Oh my god. No, for what? Oh, I'm not covering Tucker Carlson. He can kiss my ass. Thank y'all so much. I'll see you all in the next one. And if not, until then, I will see you all in the next one. Deuces.